Now here is the advantage and disadvantages of AM. Advantages of AM is that generation and the detection process of amplitude modulated wave are very easy. Amplitude modulated wave form are cost effective and easy to build. Disadvantage is that unwanted carrier component present at the transmitted signal, so the more power consumption. Bandwidth is the twice the message signal frequency. That is the actually loss of frequency band. To overcome this limitation, the conventional AM is modified by three different processes. One is the double sideband suppress carrier. In double sideband full carrier, we actually transmitting three parts. One is the carrier and the two sideband. When the double sideband suppress carrier is the suppressed. Only the two sideband are sending. So the again the same drawback. Same drawback is the channel bandwidth is the twice the input signal. Next, another improved in terms of power. The single sideband suppress carrier technique where only one sideband is sending. The process is that is the actually advantage is the bandwidth is minimum, but disadvantage is complex. Very complex method to generate the DSBSC. Next part is the BSB, vestigial sideband. One sideband is completely fast and the trace of other is retained. The required channel band is therefore excess of the message bandwidth by an amount signal the width of the vestigial sideband. The method is suitable for the transmission of wideband signal. Generally, the picture signal is transmitted by BSB. Now, we are explaining the double sideband suppressed carrier modulation. Here, carrier is the AC cos omega ct that is multiplied by message signal. Then we getting the two sideband, upper sideband and lower sideband, and carrier is suppressed. So the simple procedure of generation of double sideband suppressed carrier is that message signal is multiplied with the carrier signal, and the inverting message signal and multiplied with the carrier signal. Then this carrier signal is generated by the local oscillator, and these both are added, and we get the DSBSC signal, double sideband suppressed carrier signal. This is a very simple technique of generation of double sideband suppressed carrier. Now another type of generation of very important type is the ring modulator. Ring modulator, it is like a ring. Here, four diodes form a ring. In which all point in the same direction. The diode are controlled by a square waves CT of frequency FC. CT means the carrier waveform, which is applied longitudinally by means of a center tuf transformer. Applied longitudinally by means of center tuf transformer. So that here is the AMT applied. So two, one is the carrier, another is the AMT message signal. Both are applied to the ring modulator. When the carrier is positive, diode D1 and D2 forward bias. Not only D1, D2, that is the AB. When that is forward bias, carrier is positive, that means AB forward bias. When carrier is negative, BC is forward bias. BC is forward bias, other two are reverse bias. So both the direction we getting the same signal. Now according to this, if we converted and getting this here two sideband FC plus FM and FC minus FM, that is nothing but a DSBSC signal, double sideband suppressed carrier signal. Now these are the generation. Now the detection. Detection is done by the coherent technique. Coherent means the same carrier in same phase are to be generated at the receiver. This is very complex actually, but the process is simple if carrier is generated in phase with the carrier by which the signal transmitted. Then simply multiplier of the product modulator, then pass through the low pass filter. We get the detected signal from the DSBSC. Thank you.